Hey everybody, it is Saturday down at the toy store and I want to talk a little bit about yesterday's video. I feel like I might have been a little misleading with the target load because I really failed to show off some of the bigger ticket items, the more expensive stuff, the nicer toys, and it wasn't on purpose. I had just already priced those, I'd already put them on the shelves, and honestly I'd already sold a bunch of it. I don't want people to get the wrong idea about Target Overstock. Target Overstock is amazing. When I was putting that video together and I posted it, I was like, man, I really didn't show off the good stuff. People are gonna think that's what you get when you buy Target. Simply not true. I'm gonna take the opportunity to redeem myself and show off some of the nicer stuff in the store that came out of that buy. I'm gonna start at the front of the store. All of the stuff I'm gonna show you came out of the Target Overstock buy. I'm just gonna dive into it. This Super Mario Deluxe Bowser Battle playset. There were a couple of these. That's the last one that's left. Magic Mixies and some accessory stuff. Some Magic Mixies mixlings. These real nice soccer balls. Quite a few of those. There's even some stuffed in the back there. That Pikachu. It came out of the Target stuff. Crybabies. These Roblox sets. Really nice. Most of this stuff down here. The Super Mario Bros. Acorn Plains, Deluxe Cloud playset, Minecraft Legends, Super Mario Rally Tennis, Masters of the Universe, and there were about 30 of these, the Epic Battle figure, Lugia. Target, all of that stuff, and a lot of these mystery sweet funds. That's just the tip of the iceberg, some of the stuff that's left that hasn't sold, and we'll just keep going here. This Being by Your Side Disney 100, a lot of these right here were in there. These Wish dolls, all of this stuff. All right, everything that's down here, down and through here, plus this Our Generation. And there were 3 of those big ILY dolls that are the same size as this. Those were gone like the first day. So all that stuff came with the last buy. This Make It Mini Kitchen, all this BFF stuff. There were some Lol dolls in there. A lot of Polly Pocket stuff. And all of this also included. There was a lot of Wish stuff this time around. There was a lot of good stuff that I didn't put in yesterday's video, and I kind of regret posting it without some type of disclaimer saying, hey, we're going through kind of the leftovers here, but I'll try to make up for it a little bit today. Anything in this rack, all these mystery balls, all of that stuff, all came with the Target buy. All of these balls, okay, everything in here, that was all included. I'm sure I'm walking past stuff, but that's okay. I'm just trying to get the bigger stuff. There was a lot of Paw Patrol stuff in there. There were a lot of figures, and that back wall, as a matter of fact, I'll go back there. But this, most of this stuff up here, Guardians of the Galaxy wise. Pixar Woody. All of this Lightyear stuff here, not this stuff, all of that was in there, and basically all of these big dinosaurs, all the big dinosaurs came out of the last buy. Also, there was a lot of Feo stuff in there. This, the social media kit, the tent, this really cool Squishmallow. He was part of the Target haul. There's a lot of really cool little stuff that I just don't know why I didn't put in the last video, but it is definitely out here. And a lot of really cool games. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pick out which ones, but like those Rock'em Sock'em Robots, the Storm Chasers, the Death at the Dive Bar, Horrified, Candyland, what else? The Bluey stuff. That Marble Run, this D&D Essentials. There's still some stuff in the back, and we'll just look through that because I think I picked the worst boxes. Disney Doorables, another plush, Hot Wheels City, a lot of the little dinosaurs, soccer ball, this looks like a volleyball, basketball. Got a Trolls doll, a Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and you know, another plush. This one's a little dirty, so he doesn't count. We got some more Bluey stuff out of there. There's the Bluey and Friends 8-pack. I definitely could have done a better job. I didn't show any of the big stuff, and there are a lot of big items in there. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna do. Back to the figure wall. The figure wall, I would say half of everything on there came from the last buy. I just did not mention that, and it's full transparency on this channel. I don't sugarcoat anything. It's true that I don't discuss specifics. I don't like to talk money. I just kind of feel like that's a private thing. That's not really what I'm about. But I do feel like I trashed Target. And if someone saw that video, they would probably be like, well, I'm not buying anything Target because you don't get anything big. And that's just not the case. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy, right? So I went back through the manifest. There are definitely a lot of really good items in here. I'm talking $50, $60, $70, and a bunch of $20, $30 items, stuff that really sells well if you price them correctly. I don't want to discourage people from buying Overstock toys. Definitely not my intention. However, I do want to emphasize something. If you're going to buy Overstock, please try not to go through a liquidator. Figure out a way to buy it direct, and that's business to business. There are plenty of websites out there where you can bid on pallets that come straight from distributors. Please do a little research. I'm saying this because we did it the hard way. Trial by fire, jumped into this thing, thought we knew what was going on, and it takes getting burnt a couple times to figure out how to do it right. And I'm trying to save everyone that grief. Just do some research, really get into it. I'm not here to promote any sites or to shill anybody's stuff. I'm just saying do some research and you'll figure it out. Buy direct and you'll be okay. Now that I got that off my chest, it's been a little bit since we've done a store walk around, kind of a store overview, and I want to show everyone the updates, what the store is looking like, and maybe some of the future plans. I'll start up at the front and we'll just kind of do it. Still working on the Pixobit corner, okay? Don't judge. I am working on it at my own pace. Some of the new stuff, put this new shelving in here. At first I was kind of against it, but it's starting to grow on me. And I scooted everything up a little bit that was in the front. And I put this clearance bin, is what I'm calling it, up here. Move this shelving up a little, and this stuffed animal tree that is right here used to be where the new Funko display is. Just kind of scooted everything up front a little bit more, and it gives you a full feeling when you're up here. I really want that feeling that things are different every time you come in. I try to change stuff around quite a bit. I almost want it to feel claustrophobic, like the store surrounding you. And that's kind of all I got on that. Let's keep it going. I've thought about changing the front of the store quite a bit, but I really like these 3-tier displays. Lego works really well up here. It keeps the store open so I can see everything from the counter. And I just really like how it looks, and it works. So I'm not gonna change that anytime soon. Something since our last store walkthrough that's really changed, the Funko area. Now, I say area, I'm calling it a Funko wall these days because we have moved a lot of Funko, and we hope to continue to move a lot of Funko, and to do that, you have to be able to display a lot of Funko. So this has turned into the Funko wall, and it really looks sharp. My brother ordered these acrylic shelves. They work really well for Funko, and hopefully we have continued success. This display here has kind of become the Theo Schwartz display. There's other stuff on there, but what pops out about it to me, the Theo boxes, they just have a unique look, and it seems to work. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I moved these big Funko off of this shelf yesterday or the day before, right? I took it all down, and I moved it onto this Funko display area. Since moving those pops down, those big 10-inch pops down to this display area, I've sold 3 of them. Now I have to think that that is not coincidence, that getting those down, getting them eye level, that's the reason those have sold. That's kind of on me. I thought having them on this shelf right here, that would be close enough to eye level to where people would notice them. But in order to sell those bigger pops like that, the bigger stuff, people have to be able to pick it up and look at it. So that's kind of on me. And that's just some of the stuff I'm learning as I go, because I've never had a toy store before. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff you learn as you go. The big lesson I would take from that is if you have something that you know is a good item, you have it priced really well, and it's not selling, it could be because it's not displayed right. And that's absolutely the case with those pops. I just didn't have them in the right spot. This end cap has pretty much stayed the same. It's probably gonna get a revamp. I think probably electronics are gonna go up there. On the wall that's a figure, or if it's, say, like this Black Adam box, he's still a superhero, kind of in the superhero area. These big DC multiverse boxes, that's kind of what we're putting over here, kind of like a figure overflow. And this I'm still working on. I'm pulling stuff out of the Target load, and it's going to be the younger section is going to start pushing that way and go down that wall. But let's turn around here and look at what was used to be the Nerf aisle. Still kind of Nerf, but we're filling it in with like balloon stuff, bubble stuff, some of the footballs, and then it starts to go a little bit younger, and you get down into like paints, chalk, Paw Patrol bath stuff, just a little bit of everything that I would consider toddler. Pushing down this aisle, you're gonna have stuff that's for toddlers, puzzles, Thomas the Train, just a younger kids section. This is the back wall area with all the figures. Need to fill some spots in. We had 10% off all figures this weekend, and it kind of got raided, I guess. Here is kind of an extension of the puzzles and games aisle, and I'm not real sure about the placement on this shelf. I'm not saying it's in the way, but it just, back here, this whole back area needs to have something done to it. For one, I need to get all this stuff out of here because I have a load of bikes and ride-ons coming in, and I think it'll help bring traffic back here a little bit, just getting that stuff cleaned up. These end caps staying pretty consistent with what they were. They look fine, they work. Moving into this middle section here, this is your Hot Wheels, some more action figure runoff, and Lego. Your smaller Lego sets run down this line, and this right down through here is going to be Barbie, LOL, Wish, like dolls, maybe these mystery boxes, things like that. And this is a new display unit, going to be doing the surprise balls, little stuff. Gonna fill that up as I go. I have cups, adult games, things like that right here, but something's got to change back here. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. The stuffed animal section, it's the same. Sell a lot of stuffed animals, and I've just been filling it in as I go, but it seems fine, no need to change it. And the games aisle, really busy aisle for us, and just fill it in as we go, about the same. Back here behind the register, I've got some higher price stuff up here, and I have this Star Wars stuff here. It's not really high priced, but I don't have anywhere else to put it, and it seems to work back there. Of course, my register is a complete disaster zone right now because I'm pricing toys. I can't remember when the last walkthrough was, store tour, but I'm sure it's changed quite a bit. And yeah, that's about all I got. Starting to get dark. I'm shutting down at 5 today because of weather, and if you don't have to be out in it, stay at home. I know I'm saying that as I'm out in it at the toy store. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good weekend, and that's going to be a video. So until next time, I will see you later. Peace.